Listening section. In this section of the test, you will have the opportunity to show how well you understand spoken English. There are 4 parts to this section with special instructions for each part. Part 1. Questions 1 to 4. Instructions. In this part of the test, you will hear dialogues and questions in English. The questions and the dialogues will be repeated twice. They will not be printed in your test book, so please listen carefully to understand what the speakers are saying. After you listen to a dialogue and question, read the 5 possible answers. Then decide which one would be the best answer to the question you have heard. Now listen to a sample question. You will hear, "I don't know what to order. I could drink everything on the menu."
Why don't you try guava juice, orange juice, or iced tea?
Guava juice sounds good.
I think I'll have a big glass of cola float.
Question. What will the woman order? A. Guava juice. B. Orange juice. C. Iced tea. D. Cola float. E. Mineral water. The best answer to the question, "What will the woman order?" is cola float. Therefore, you should choose answer D. Number 1. What do you think of my new sneakers? My friend Dewena drew on them.
That's cool. I love them.
Thanks. Question. What does the boy express? Number 2. You look exhausted. Why didn't you have a rest?
I can't do that. I have to finish this assignment and submit it to my teacher. I'll stop when it is finished.
Question. What does the boy express? Number 3.
Dad, can we go to the cinema next weekend? There will be a newly released movie and it received a 5-star review.
That sounds great. Besides, I need time to relax.
That's right.
Question. What does the man express? Number 4.
My poor boy, you felt dizzy and weak all day because you skipped breakfast.
Yes, Mom.
Breakfast provides you energy. Don't you know that?
I know that, but...
You should wake up early next time.
Question. What happened to the boy? Part 2. Questions 5 to 7. Instructions. In this part of the test, you will hear incomplete dialogues in English, followed by 4 responses. The dialogues and responses will be repeated twice. They will not be printed in your test book, so listen carefully to understand what the speakers are saying. Choose the best response to each question. Now listen to a sample question.
You arrived late again?
I'm sorry, ma'am. The bus left before I arrived at the shelter.
But you promised that you wouldn't be late again.
Question. How will the boy probably respond? A. I'm sorry to hear that. B. I really appreciate it. C. I do apologize, ma'am. D. No problem, ma'am. The best answer to the question, "How will the boy probably respond?" is, "I do apologize, ma'am." Therefore, you should choose answer C. Number 5. What a lovely dress! You look awesome, Mom. Question. How will the woman most likely reply? A. Thank you, son. B. I'm sorry, I can't do that. C. You'd better do it now. D. Please sit beside me. Number 6.
I hope Daddy will have a few days off next month.
So we can spend the holiday together.
Question. How will the boy most likely reply? A. That's better. B. I don't either. C. I hope so. D. Does he? Number 7.
What do you think about the menu?
Question. How will the boy most likely reply? A. It's fantastic. B. Let's find a seat. C. We can go there. D. What if we try this? Part 3. Questions 8 to 11. Instructions. In this part of the test, you will hear dialogues or monologues in English. The dialogues or monologues will be repeated twice. They will not be printed in your test book, so please listen carefully to understand what the speakers are saying. After you listen to a dialogue or monologue, look at the 5 pictures provided in your test book, then decide which one would be the most suitable for the dialogue or monologue you have heard. Number 8.
Dafa, do you have a job?
No, I haven't. It's very hard to find a job recently.
There's a vacancy in my office. I hope you like it.
What is it? Please tell me.
A security guard for our new office.
Question. Which picture shows the job the man is going to apply? Number 9.
Why don't you eat your lunch, dear? Are you all right?
I'm okay, Mom, but I don't like it. Sorry.
Well, what do you want?
I would like vegetable salad and peanut sauce, Mom. I think I need more vegetables. Questions. What would the boy eat? Number 10. It's a room at school. Usually only one woman or man manages the room. You may come to this place during the break or if you have your teacher's permission. Books, magazines, or newspapers are well arranged on many shelves here. You need a membership card to borrow items. You should return the items you have borrowed on the schedule, otherwise, you will be fined. You can also use the internet connection in this room. Question. What is being described in the monologue? Number 11. Droughts are one of the worst natural disasters. A drought is a lengthy period of time, stretching months or even years, which leads to decreases in water supply. This can happen at any given time. However, for most droughts, they occur during warmer or drier months. Droughts happen when surface or underground water is reduced greatly, and in particular, when rain doesn't fall for long periods of time. It can cause considerable damage. A drought can have a massive impact on agriculture and the ecosystem. Though droughts usually last for short periods of time, like a month, there are also severe droughts which can last for years. It can have a significant effect on the land. It does a lot of damage to the local economy and other regions too. Adopted from www.basicplanet.com/drought, 16th November 2015. Question. Which picture matches the monologue? Part 4. Questions 12 to 15. Instructions. In this part of the test, you will hear several monologues. Each monologue will be repeated twice. They will not be printed in your test book, so please listen carefully to understand what the speakers are saying. After you listen to the monologue and the question, read the 5 possible answers, then decide which one would be the best answer to the question you have heard. Questions 12 and 13 are based on the following monologue. Pieces from a mysterious board game that hadn't been played for 1,500 years were discovered in a heavily looted 2,300-year-old tomb near Qingzhou City, China. There, archaeologists found a 14-faced die made of animal teeth, 21 rectangular game pieces with numbers painted on them, and a broken tile which was once part of a game board. The tile, when reconstructed, was decorated with two eyes, which are surrounded by cloud and thunder patterns, wrote the archaeologist in a report published recently in the Journal of Chinese Cultural Relics. The skeleton of possibly one of the grave robbers was also discovered in a shaft made within the tomb by looters. 12 faces of the die are numbered 1 through 6 in a form of ancient Chinese writing known as seal script. Each number appears twice on the die while 2 faces were left blank, the researchers noted. The artifact seems to be a part of a game called Bo, sometimes referred to as Liu Bo, the archaeologist said. Researchers who have studied the game of Bo are uncertain about how it was played. People stopped playing it around 1,500 years ago, and the rules may have changed during the time that it was played. However, a poem written about 2,200 years ago by a man named Song Yu gives an idea as to what the game was like. Then, with bamboo dice and ivory pieces, the game of Liu Bo is begun. Sides are taken, they advance together. Keenly they threaten each other. Pieces are kinged, and the scoring doubled. Shouts of 5 whites arise. Translation by David Hawkes. Adopted from www.foxnews.com/science/2015/11/17/ancient board game found in looted China tomb.html. 18th November 2015. Question. Number 12. What is the topic of the text? Number 13. How many faces does the die have? Questions 14 and 15 are based on the following monologue. When I was a little boy, my friends and I were used to do acrobatics with our bicycles. We played at a field on the outskirts of the village. There were many dunes which we passed and raised our front wheels. We could land properly, and everyone was happy. One afternoon after the rain, my friends and I decided to try the track. We thought it would be challenging and fun. It was true. The track was slippery. Many of us could not land properly. This condition made us more passionate. However, terrible things happened when my friend Dharma passed the dune and landed improperly. His bicycle landed with the front wheel fork broken. His body hit the land hard and he couldn't move. He broke his left wrist. Question. Number 14. What was the speaker's hobby when he was a kid? Number 15. How do you feel when knowing your friends broke his arm?